What's up, fam? So I just wanted to share some things today as I sun gaze a little bit. So if you've been following me a little bit, you may have seen that I've been getting into just gardening, and I don't know, this is the first time that I've really actually enjoyed gardening and just working and having a vision to just experiment, connect with the land, take care of the land, grow my own food. Because the soil, man, the soil is us, and the best way to take care of yourself is by working with the earth and the land, and it's in return it's going to give you nourishment, it's going to give you food, and by doing by digging and by making things with your hands, you're exercising, and you're actually it's a very rewarding thing because you're putting in work, you're working your body, you're out in the sun, you're breathing in fresh air, you're just getting your hands dirty, and then you see rewards. You dig up all this stuff, you make a garden bed, you just see this instant reward, and then in a few months your food that you planted grows and you get to eat it, and it's like this self-fulfilling cycle which just feels so natural, like caring for the earth and caring for the land. And I was reflecting on this yesterday with my brother Stivan, because I used to go to the gym a lot and just lift weights, and that actually felt good at the time. But I was like, man, this actually feels so much better. I'm like, I can't believe it took me 10 years to realize that one of the most powerful things you can do is, garden and build and create things. Because when I was in the gym, lifting weights, you get it's a workout, so you're expending your energy, and then you're moving heavy stuff, and you don't really get much reward out of it apart from a good body. You get a good body, but also you get some joint pains, and a lot of these movements like bench press, shoulder press are very unnatural. And over time for me, that's what made me stop lifting. Not because I didn't love it anymore, but because my body was like, what are you doing? These are linear movements, and you're just doing so many of them so repetitively and so heavy. And it was kind of robotic. And then my joints started to get sore, and the joy kind of got sucked out because I kept on getting injuries. And this is after 10 years of hitting the gym every day, that was my medicine. Just getting in the gym, headphones on, and for the next hour and a half, it was just here we are, and it was like a meditation, and I really, really loved it. And then having to let it go was really difficult, and I've felt pretty lost for the last year or so without having that massive thing, because that was the keystone of every single day, was getting ready for the workout, getting revved up, hitting the workout, coming back and eating food. And then as a man, you just feel now I can relax, and the mind's quiet. And without that physical exertion and that project or goal, my mind has been what are you gonna do? I just didn't really know what to do with myself. And then it leads to a bit of overthinking, and a lot of overthinking. Waking up, what can I do today that's going to be productive and worthwhile? And I'm so glad that I found this new passion and hobby, and it's just so much learning. It's deep. I believe I've read somewhere in some scriptures that man is here on this earth to care for the animals, care for the land, and cultivate and do all this stuff, and it just feels natural. But I also wanted to talk about today. Today I woke up and I was let's get into it. So I kind of rushed through my practices, and I was just trying to get as much done as I could. And I started getting in a bit of a manic state where I wasn't actually enjoying what I was doing, because I was so focused on, I don't need to get this garden bed done, I got to move this soil here. And I was trying to work so fast, and all I was focusing on was getting it done and the goal. And so I was only enjoying ticking the thing off and the goal, which is literally 1% of it. And the whole 99% of while I was doing it, I wasn't really enjoying it because I was rushing. And it just made me think again of the importance of focusing and enjoying the process and the journey. While of course having that destination and goal, but not just rushing to get to that goal as fast as possible. Because it's like, if I'm rushing to get to the end of my goal of life, then I'm literally just rushing towards death as fast as I can. And yeah, it's like, it just kind of goes hand in hand with everything in life. If you're just focusing on what you can get and the end product and the end destination, then you're really missing out on like the guts and yeah, the real stuff. So yeah, it's like 5 p.m. now, and it's literally taken me all day just to land. I was trying to do all this stuff and getting all worked up, going to the waterfall, drinking cacao. Just I was trying to do all these things to like center myself, and I was moving around so much, and I did a lot. I accomplished a lot, but the quality of my actions today just wasn't there, and it felt not connected, and there was no flow to it. It was, yeah, as I said, like manic and too fast. And then I was sitting here just reflecting, and I'm like, what can I take away from today, and like what reminders can I have for myself, and can I share this with other people? And yeah, I guess like the biggest thing is the moment you start to feel yourself spiraling out of this present moment and rushing too fast into the future, and then regretting the past, regretting the fact that you weren't enjoying it, which is like a swinging pendulum, a double-edged sword, where you're rushing towards the future to get things done, and then you're like, oh fuck, I've just wasted the last 3 hours because I haven't done any of the jobs right because I was rushing. And then you start regretting that, and then you're like, well, what can I do to make up for that? Oh, let's drink some cacao and let's dig up this garden bed. And then you start doing this again, and it's this, the more you fight against it and the more you try to control and struggle and then judge yourself and beat yourself up for it, the more murky the waters of the mind get, and the more disconnected you get from the moment. And there was this quote that I really liked, still waters run deep. And I've been like just thinking about that more and more, and I'm like, yeah, if we think of ourselves as water, and the depth we can go is the depth we can go like into this moment right now. If we're moving so fast, and our mind is moving and our body's moving so fast, and we're trying to do all this stuff, then we can't really go deep into this moment because we're moving so much and there's too much ripples. But when we can just be still and be slow and focus on one thing at a time, while still of course being productive, but focusing on one thing at a time and doing that thing really, really well to the best of your ability, man, the depth and the presence you can achieve in this one thing is incredible. And yeah, as I'm reflecting here, I'm like, okay, the day is done. I'm not gonna keep trying to make up for all the lessons and all the things I thought that I messed up. I'm just gonna come here, enjoy the sunset, and then come home and have a nice dinner and relax and just slow down. And like, right now is a new moment, tomorrow's a new day. Not every day is a perfect day, but it actually is, because you get what you came for, you get what you need, the lessons, the remembering, even if it felt like stressful today. Yeah, there's always value in everything. Namaste, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ooh.